Hi, good morning. GVS here. This video is being recorded on 19 February 2026, just for a reference timeline. Today I'll be talking about, in this video, I'll talk about the oil and gas sector tracker, Smallcase, which was launched by me about 3 years ago. Okay, the CAGR returns as on date is about 31.47% gross returns per annum. Okay, one important thing to note is many of the stocks are large cap stocks, because like oil companies are highly capitalized and whatnot. So despite being a large cap, while the index generally has given around, large cap typically gives 15%, as you know, 12 to 15%. We are able to generate alpha in this particular large cap oriented small case. Well, of course, being an oil sector, the volatility is still high with periodic bouts of correction from time to time. But the one important highlight I want to present to you is, despite a very steep correction that we have witnessed, the market has witnessed in the last, say, 1 year or so, particularly among the mid and small cap stocks. Of course, this has large cap stocks. This particular product has given 38.6% as on date in the last 1 year. Primarily because we were able to get out at before when the stock became slightly expensive, and we parked our funds in gold, and gold has given good returns, and some money we parked in liquid funds that has given good return. So a combination of factors, including dynamic balancing or in an opportunistic fashion, rebalancing, I would say, of stocks, and shifting from multi-assets, so to say, in gold and liquid funds, a combination of factors has put us in good stead in this, with an attractive return when the market generally is full of confusion and geopolitical tensions for the past 1 year. It wasn't moving much anywhere, if you notice. So that is some part of it. To tell you some highlights of this, oil and gas sector it has a large capital expenditure, highly capital intensive. So the return on equities generally are not very high. They are reasonable. Sometimes they are low, sometimes they are high. Market conditions are highly volatile. But you need to get in and get out more frequently or at an opportune time. There's no fixed periodicity in this. At least that's not my rebalance style. But while it's an opportunity and a threat, so to say, so you will make alpha only when you try to time it. You get in when it is cheap, then you get out when it gets into expensive valuations, and it's cyclical in nature and global factors. So it may again be available at a slightly cheaper valuation. So that is how you have to play the game. So each small case has got you have to adapt to your batting style, should be different based on the sector and the nature of that particular stock. That is how we change our style also, and accordingly give you the rebalance advice. So right now, a majority of it is still parked in liquid funds and little bit in gold. We have a view on the index also, large cap index, which is moving sideways, is not moving much. When we feel the time is right, that the clouds are clear, or when the underlying stocks are a little more attractive than what they are, vis-a-vis their the earnings potential and their return on capital employed capabilities. So ROCs are generally low. So sometimes these stocks don't move up too fast because they have a very average ROCs, or sometimes they don't move too fast because their revenue growth is not very high, like they don't grow 40% every year. They may grow at 5% or 6%, sometimes negative, sometimes they have huge inventory losses. So it's a mixed bag. But the art and science that is adopted by the small case manager comes handy in managing alpha returns even from seemingly unattractive or average stocks, or stocks which have got higher volatility, so to say. or stocks which have got huge competition from other forces. So there are various factors, but ultimately it's about that scoring goals in an opportunistic fashion, so to say. Okay. So that is how we have last 3 years. So it went through lots of ups and downs. But we handled it to the best of our abilities, and this is the status. It has got oil and natural gas stocks from time to time. Okay. Thank you so much. Please read all the documents carefully before investing. Of course, all our guidance is discretionary in your hands. We wish you all the very best in your investing journey. Yeah. Thank you.